Welcome back. Today's video is all about the most valuable United Kingdom 2p coins 2p, and we are going to explore the top 5 rarest and most valuable examples based on different years, conditions, and special mint variations that collectors actively search for in the market. Let's get started. First, the United Kingdom 1985 2p coin in black shade condition. Many coin collectors discover old British coins that have turned dark or black over time and wonder whether these unusual looking pieces are valuable. In this video, we will explore the history of the 1985 2p coin, its unique features, collector demand, rarity in damaged or blackened condition, and its current auction market value in US dollars. Stay with us until the end because this common-looking coin may still hold interest for collectors and enthusiasts. The British 2p coin is part of the decimal currency system introduced in 1971. The 1985 issue was produced during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II and marked an important period in modern British coinage. In 1985, a new portrait of Queen Elizabeth II created by Raphael Makhlouf appeared on circulating coins. The 1985 2p was struck in bronze and had a large mintage of approximately 107 million pieces, making it a common circulation coin. The coin was produced primarily for everyday transactions across the United Kingdom and became a familiar part of daily life for millions of people. The 1985 2p coin has several distinctive features. On the obverse side, it displays the crowned portrait of Queen Elizabeth II along with the inscription identifying her as monarch. On the reverse side, the coin features the Prince of Wales feathers design created by Christopher Ironside, accompanied by the words 2p. The coin is made from bronze containing mostly copper, weighs 7.12 grams, measures 25.9 millimeters in diameter, and has a plain edge. Its bronze composition often causes coins to develop dark brown, black, or nearly black toning after decades of circulation and storage. A black shade condition usually results from oxidation, environmental exposure, dirt accumulation, or long-term storage. While the dark appearance may make the coin look unusual, it does not automatically increase rarity. Because over 107 million examples were minted, the 1985 2p remains a common coin in most grades. However, collectors sometimes purchase black-toned examples if the toning is natural and attractive. If the black color is caused by heavy corrosion, damage, or chemical exposure, collector demand generally decreases. The coin becomes more desirable only if it retains strong details, clear dates, and an appealing appearance despite the dark coloration. Now for the question most viewers are asking: how much is a 1985 2p coin worth today? In heavily circulated or black shade condition, most examples sell for only face value or a small collector premium. Typical market values range from about 35 cents to $2 depending on condition and buyer interest. Better preserved uncirculated specimens can reach around $2 to $3, while proof examples from special collector sets may sell for $5 or more. A heavily darkened or damaged coin usually remains at the lower end of the value range unless it possesses unusual characteristics or exceptional eye appeal. If you own a 1985 2p coin, avoid cleaning it. Cleaning can remove natural surfaces and reduce collector value. Store the coin in a protective holder to prevent further environmental damage. Examine the coin carefully for unusual minting errors, off-center strikes, or other uncommon features that may increase value. When selling, compare recent auction results and consult reputable coin dealers for accurate pricing. Even common coins can attract buyers when they are preserved properly and presented well. The United Kingdom 1985 2p coin is an interesting piece of modern British numismatic history. Although it is not considered a rare date due to its large mintage, collectors still appreciate it for its connection to the reign of Queen Elizabeth II and the transition to the Makhlouf portrait design. In black shade condition, the coin is generally worth between a few cents and a couple of dollars, depending on its preservation and appearance. While it may not make you rich, it remains a fascinating collectible and a reminder that every coin has a story to tell. Next up, the United Kingdom 2p 2005 coin, a fascinating piece of modern British currency that continues to attract attention from coin collectors around the world. While many people overlook these coins because they are still relatively modern, certain examples can become quite collectible depending on their condition, minting characteristics, and collector demand. In this video, we will explore the history of the 2005 2p coin, examine its unique features, discuss its rarity in dirty or damaged condition, and reveal its current auction market value in US dollars. The British 2p coin has been an important part of the decimal currency system since decimalisation was introduced in 1971. The 2005 2p coin was issued during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II and was produced by the Royal Mint. Millions of these coins entered circulation across the United Kingdom and were used in everyday transactions for many years. By 2005, the 2p coin had already become a familiar part of British life. Although it was produced in large quantities, Collectors often search through circulation finds looking for coins with unusual characteristics, minting errors, or exceptional preservation. Even common date coins can become collectible when they possess unique qualities that distinguish them from ordinary examples. The 2005 United Kingdom 2 pence coin is made primarily of copper-plated steel and has a distinctive reddish-brown appearance when in good condition. The obverse features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II designed by Ian Rank Broadley, while the reverse displays the badge of the Prince of Wales, which includes a plume of ostrich feathers emerging from a coronet. The inscription 2 pence appears on the reverse, along with the year 2005. The coin weighs approximately 7.12 grams and measures about 25.9 millimeters in diameter. These specifications make it easy to identify among other British decimal coins. Collectors pay special attention to coins with strong details, unusual toning, minting errors, or distinctive color variations. Even coins that appear dirty may retain collectible value if their underlying details remain visible. 2005 2 pence coin in dirty condition is generally not considered rare because millions were minted and circulated. Dirt, corrosion, discoloration, and environmental damage typically reduce a coin's desirability among serious collectors. However, there is still interest in examples that exhibit unusual toning, striking errors, or other distinctive characteristics. Many beginning collectors purchase low-grade examples to complete date collections at an affordable cost. Dirty coins can also serve as educational pieces for those learning about coin grading and preservation. If a coin remains identifiable and retains clear design elements, it may still attract buyers in online auctions and collector marketplaces. Demand increases significantly if the coin shows a recognized mint error, such as an off-center strike, double strike, or other unusual production anomaly. In such cases, even a dirty coin may command a premium compared with ordinary circulated examples. The current market value of a standard 2005 United Kingdom 2 pence coin in dirty condition is usually modest. Most examples sell for approximately 10 cents to $1 US, depending on their appearance and overall condition. Coins that are heavily worn, stained, or corroded generally remain near face value levels. Better preserved circulated examples may sell for slightly higher amounts, especially when offered to collectors seeking specific dates. If a coin displays an authentic minting error or a rare variety, auction prices can rise considerably. Certain error coins have sold for several dollars or even tens of dollars depending on the rarity and collector demand. Professional authentication is recommended before assuming a coin has significant value. Collectors should always handle coins carefully and avoid aggressive cleaning. Cleaning can permanently damage a coin's surface and often lowers its value. Even if a coin appears dirty, it is usually better to leave it in its original condition. Store coins in protective holders, coin flips, or albums to prevent additional wear and environmental damage. Research mint errors and varieties associated with British decimal coinage, as these can significantly affect value. When evaluating a 2005 2 pence coin, pay attention to strike quality, surface condition, unusual markings, and any signs of minting errors. Comparing your coin with verified examples from reputable auction houses can help determine whether it possesses any special characteristics. The United Kingdom 2 pence 2005 coin may seem like an ordinary circulation piece, but it remains an interesting collectible for many numismatists. While a dirty condition example is generally common and carries a modest market value, collector interest can increase if the coin displays unusual features, rare varieties, or minting errors. Most dirty examples are worth between a few cents and about $1, while exceptional error coins may achieve much higher auction prices. Next up, the United Kingdom 2 pence coin dated 1988. While millions of these coins were produced, certain examples found in unusual rusty or heavily damaged conditions have attracted interest from collectors who specialize in error coins, toned coins, and unique circulation finds. In this video, we will explore the history of the 1988 2 pence coin, examine its design features, discuss whether rusty examples are rare, and look at the auction market value of these coins in US dollars. If you enjoy coin collecting and learning about valuable coins from around the world, stay tuned until the end. The decimal 2 pence coin was introduced in the United Kingdom in 1971 as part of the country's decimalization process. The 1988 issue was struck during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II and continued the well-known design that had become familiar to millions of people throughout Britain. The coin was produced by the Royal Mint and circulated widely across the United Kingdom. By 1988, the 2 pence coin had become an important part of everyday transactions. Millions of examples entered circulation, making the date itself common. However, over the decades, many of these coins have been exposed to moisture, dirt, chemicals, and environmental damage, creating unusual appearances that attract the attention of certain collectors. The 1988 2 pence coin is made primarily of copper-plated steel. It weighs approximately 7.12 grams and has a diameter of 25.9 millimeters. On the obverse, collectors will find the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II created by Raphael Maklouf. Around the portrait appears the royal inscription identifying the Queen. The reverse features the badge of the Prince of Wales, which includes 3 feathers emerging from a coronet. Beneath the design is the denomination 2 pence. This elegant design has become one of the most recognizable images in British decimal coinage. Coins described as rusty often show brown, dark red, or black corrosion spots. Rust develops when the protective copper plating becomes damaged, exposing the steel core underneath. While rust itself is not considered a mint error, it can create a dramatic appearance that makes some coins stand out from ordinary circulated examples. When discussing rarity, it is important to understand that a rusty 1988 2 pence coin is not officially rare because rust develops after the coin leaves the mint. Most serious collectors prefer coins in excellent condition with minimal wear and no corrosion. However, there is a small niche market of collectors who enjoy unusual circulation damage, environmental toning, and coins that tell a story of long-term use. A heavily rusted coin with an interesting appearance may attract curiosity, especially if the corrosion pattern is distinctive. The 1988 date itself remains common, but finding a coin with dramatic rust, unusual coloration, or an eye-catching surface can occasionally generate interest in online auctions. Still, such demand is much lower than for genuine mint errors or high-grade uncirculated specimens. The market value of a 1988 United Kingdom 2 pence coin depends heavily on its condition. A typical circulated 1988 2 pence coin usually sells for approximately 10 cents to $1. Coins in rusty condition often trade for little more than face value because corrosion reduces collector appeal. Moderately rusty examples may sell between $1 and $3 if a buyer finds the appearance interesting. Extremely unusual pieces with dramatic corrosion patterns occasionally reach $5 to $10 in online auctions, though such sales are not common. For comparison, uncirculated 1988 2 pence coins with bright original surfaces may sell for $3 to $15 depending on quality. Professionally graded examples in exceptional condition can bring even higher prices among collectors of modern British coinage. If you own a rusty 1988 2 pence coin, avoid cleaning it. Cleaning can scratch the surface and reduce whatever collector value the coin may have. Store the coin in a dry environment to prevent further corrosion. Collectors should carefully examine the coin for any genuine mint errors, such as off-center strikes, die cracks, or unusual manufacturing defects. These features are generally much more valuable than ordinary rust damage. It is also a good idea to compare your coin with auction listings and coin catalog references to understand current market trends. Remember that rarity comes from scarcity and collector demand, not simply from unusual wear or corrosion. Building a collection of British decimal coins by date and condition can be an enjoyable and educational hobby. Even common coins like the 1988 2 pence can become interesting pieces when viewed through the lens of history and circulation. In conclusion, the United Kingdom 1988 2 pence coin is a common but historically interesting piece of British decimal coinage. While rusty examples are not considered genuinely rare, they can attract attention from collectors who appreciate unusual circulated coins. Most rusty specimens are worth between a few cents and a few dollars, while exceptional examples with unique appearances may occasionally achieve higher auction prices. Next up, the United Kingdom 1994 2 pence coin in fine condition. Many people discover these coins in old collections, coin jars, or inherited albums and wonder whether they could be valuable. While the 1994 2 pence coin is not considered one of the rarest British decimal coins, it remains an interesting piece of modern British numismatic history. In this video, we will explore its history, unique features, rarity, collector demand, current auction value in US dollars, and some useful tips for collectors. The British 2 pence coin was first introduced in 1971 during Decimal Day, when the United Kingdom converted to a decimal currency system. The 1994 issue was produced during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II and represents a period when the Royal Mint was manufacturing large quantities of decimal coinage for circulation across the country. The 1994 2 pence coin was struck in copper-plated steel, a composition that had been used since 1992 to reduce production costs while maintaining the familiar copper appearance. More than 531 million examples were produced for circulation, making it a very common date within the series. Despite this large mintage, collectors still seek well-preserved examples for date collections and British coin sets. The obverse of the coin features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II designed by Raphael Maklouf. Around the portrait appears the inscription identifying the Queen and the year 1994. The reverse, designed by Christopher Ironside, displays the famous Prince of Wales feathers above a coronet along with the denomination 2 pence. The coin measures approximately 25.9 millimeters in diameter, weighs 7.12 grams, and has a smooth edge. Because it is made from copper-plated steel, the coin is magnetic, unlike earlier bronze examples produced before 1992. These specifications make the 1994 2p easy to identify and distinguish from earlier issues. When discussing rarity, it is important to understand that the standard 1994 2p coin is not rare. With a mintage exceeding 531 million pieces, most examples remain common in the collector market today. However, condition plays a major role in determining desirability. A coin in fine condition typically shows moderate circulation wear but still retains clear details and readable inscriptions. Collectors interested in building complete date sets may purchase fine condition examples, especially if they have attractive surfaces and minimal damage. If a 1994 2p coin is heavily damaged, scratched, corroded, bent, or stained, collector demand usually decreases significantly. Most damaged examples are worth little more than their face value. Only unusual mint errors or exceptionally rare varieties would attract serious bidding from collectors. Regular circulated pieces generally remain affordable and widely available. Now let's discuss the value that most viewers are interested in. A standard 1994 2p coin in fine circulated condition is usually worth between 3 cents and 25 cents US dollars, depending on collector demand and presentation. Examples in very attractive uncirculated condition may sell for approximately $1 to $2 US dollars. Certified high-grade specimens can occasionally achieve higher prices at specialized auctions, while proof examples from collector sets may reach several dollars. However, ordinary fine-condition circulation coins are generally inexpensive because of the large number originally minted. Collectors should remember that online listings sometimes show unrealistic asking prices. The true market value is determined by completed sales and actual auction results rather than unsold listings. If you own a 1994 2p coin, avoid cleaning it. Cleaning can damage the surface and reduce collector value. Store the coin in a protective holder, coin flip, or album to prevent additional wear. Always inspect the coin carefully for unusual minting errors, off-center strikes, or other abnormalities. While normal examples are common, genuine mint errors can sometimes command premium prices. Compare your coin with authenticated examples and consult reputable coin dealers if you suspect you have something unusual. Keeping detailed records of your collection and learning basic grading standards can also help you better understand the value of your coins and make informed buying or selling decisions. The United Kingdom 1994 2p coin is an interesting piece of modern British coinage. Although it is not considered rare due to its very large mintage, it remains a popular collectible among enthusiasts of British decimal coins. In fine condition, most examples are worth only a few cents to a few dollars, but they still provide an excellent opportunity to learn about coin collecting and British monetary history. Next up, the United Kingdom 1971 2p coin. Many collectors and coin enthusiasts find these coins in old collections, coin jars, and inherited estates and wonder whether they might be rare or valuable. Because 1971 was the first year of Britain's new decimal currency system, the 1971 2p coin holds a special place in British numismatic history. In this video, we will explore its history, unique features, rarity, collector demand, and current market value in circulated and damaged condition, along with some useful tips for collectors. The 1971 2p coin was introduced on the 15th of February, 1971, a day known throughout the United Kingdom as Decimal Day. On this historic date, Britain changed from its old system of pounds, shillings, and pence to a decimal currency system based on 100 pence to the pound. The new 2p coin was one of the first decimal coins released to the public and represented a major change in British commerce and everyday life. Millions of these coins were struck by the Royal Mint to ensure a smooth transition to the new monetary system. Because of its connection to Decimal Day, the 1971 2p remains an important historical coin for collectors. The 1971 2p coin was produced in bronze and weighs 7.12 grams with a diameter of 25.9 millimeters. The obverse features a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II designed by Arnold Machin. On the reverse, designed by Christopher Ironside, appears the badge of the Prince of Wales, showing ostrich feathers rising from a coronet above the motto Ich dien, meaning I serve. One distinctive feature is the inscription New Pence rather than 2p. This wording was used on all regular 2p coins from 1971 through 1981 to help people distinguish the new decimal coins from the old pre-decimal currency. Although many online listings describe the 1971 2p as rare, the reality is quite different. More than 1 billion examples were produced for circulation, making it one of the most common British decimal coins. Because such large numbers were minted, circulated examples are generally easy to find today. Coins that are heavily worn, scratched, stained, corroded, bent, or otherwise damaged attract relatively little collector interest. Most collectors prefer coins with strong detail and minimal wear. However, some collectors still seek 1971 examples because they represent the first year of decimal coinage in the United Kingdom. The historical significance creates steady demand. Even though the coin itself is not genuinely rare in circulated condition, a typical 1971 2p coin is usually worth only a small amount above its face value. Most examples sell for approximately 10 cents to $1 depending on condition and buyer interest. Coins with heavy wear, dirt, corrosion, or damage often trade for only a few cents. Better preserved circulated examples may sell for $1 to $3. Uncirculated coins with original mint luster can bring $5 to $20 or more. Professionally graded specimens in exceptionally high grades occasionally achieve higher auction prices. It is important to note that the ordinary 1971 new pence coin is not the famous rarity often advertised online. Many exaggerated listings ask for hundreds or thousands of dollars, but actual completed sales rarely support such values. If you own a 1971 2p coin, begin by checking its overall condition. Look for sharp details on the Queen's portrait and the Prince of Wales' feathers. Avoid cleaning the coin, as cleaning can reduce collector value. Store it in a protective holder to prevent scratches and environmental damage. If you believe your coin has an unusual minting error, consider obtaining an expert opinion. Collectors should also compare recent auction results rather than relying on unrealistic online asking prices. Building a complete collection of early decimal British coins from the 1970s can be an enjoyable and affordable collecting project. The United Kingdom 1971 2p coin is a fascinating piece of British history. As one of the first coins issued for the nation's decimal currency system, it marks a major turning point in the country's monetary development. While circulated and damaged examples are generally common and inexpensive, the coin remains popular because of its historical importance and connection to decimal day. Most circulated pieces are worth only a few cents to a few dollars, but they continue to attract collectors who appreciate their place in British numismatic history. If you own a 1971 2p coin, treasure it as a symbol of a remarkable moment in the history of the United Kingdom. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more coin collecting videos.